First of all, I would like to ask you, who has ever fasted? Please raise your hands. I see that most of you has already done this experience. Maybe the other parts after my presentation will try to. First of all, I want to remind you what is the concept of fasting. Fasting is the reduction of food or drinks or both of them for a period of time. In our society, we have many myths about fasting. Thus, I will introduce you some of them. Our first myth is that fasting is always religious. For many years, fasting was used for spirituality and health purposes. In ancient Egypt, India, and Greece, fasting was used to cure some diseases. Later on, for many years, it was also used as political protest. The most famous example is Mahatma Gandhi, who fasted for 17 times for Indians' independence. His longest fast was 21 days. The second myth is that as a religion, Islam was the only religion that promoted fasting. Actually, there are at least other 6 religions that promoted fasting, such as Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, Mormonism, and Buddhism. For example, Buddhists, they fast in full moon days and other holidays, while Hindus, they fast in new moon days and some festivals like Shivaratri, for example, the most famous one. But still, Ramadan is one of the most famous fasting period because it lasts 30 days. The third myth about fasting is that it causes muscle weight loss. There are some people who are very skeptical about fasting and they think that if they fast more than 20 hours, they may start losing their muscles. Actually, while fasting, our body uses 2 forms of energies, sugar and fat. As our body is a very intelligent system, it doesn't attack at the first place muscles. I can give you an example of our hunter ancestors. They didn't have ready food or available food all the time like we do, so they had to fast many hours or many days until they find an animal to catch it again. If they lost their muscles, they wouldn't have the strength to go and hunt animals. For recent years, there are many doctors and patients who experienced fasting without any muscle loss or deterioration. They only lose some weight. Our fourth myth about fasting is that there is only one way for fasting. Actually, there are many ways for fasting. Some of them, I will tell you some of them. Occasionally, short fast is when we stop just only one kind of food, like for example sugar, for a period of time. There is also intermittent fasting, is when we fast for some long time and we break the fast for a couple of hours. Like for example, if we eat tonight's dinner and we skip the breakfast for tomorrow and eat at lunch. It gives us between 12 to 16 hours of fast. The third famous way of fasting, its longest extended fasting, is when we have more long period of fasting, more than 1 day, and it's for more additional health purposes. I would like also to remind you that we can fast also with water or with drinks such as juices and herbal teas, etc. The fifth myth about fasting is that it's bad for health. Actually, if you don't have a very special health issue, like kind of diabetes or anemia, or if you fast in with good preparation, you don't have to worry about it. For recent years, in many hospitals, Russian and German hospitals, they help to cure and prevent some diseases by using therapeutic fasting. Therapeutic fasting is generally under medical supervision. It's usually done by using water, only by drinking water or other juices or herbal teas. They try to prevent and cure some diseases such as allergies, digestive issues, cancer, and high blood pressure, and other many chronic diseases. If you ask me about my opinion, in our modern society, we eat too much, and we eat too unhealthy. We eat even if we are not hungry. And when we think about it, it's against human nature. Our body is like any machine in any factory in the world. It needs some break, it needs to be cleaned, restored, and renewed. Also, it needs to be maintained if we give it the chance to do so. Because our body has an amazing ability to be renewed, to renew itself. After my research about this subject, I really believe that one of the secrets of long-lasting health is fasting. Thank you.